and I got to share a room with him, and he had a huge influence on my life. So for those that don't know, Chris was a straight A college student and a cross-country All-American. So
I didn't even know that.
Now you know. I didn't know that.
Now you know.
I got to see firsthand the discipline, his discipline and system and process to obtain those. So I followed his system and process. I copied it to a T, and it made a huge difference in my development. So that's not all I followed. I had to follow him around the East Coast in his pen tank to bring him gas because his fuel gauge didn't work. We can tell some stories about locations where I found him on the side of the highway. And I-40 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, when our school was a ways from there. So we got a good kick out of that one. But the 76 Pentane is in a museum in Dearborn, Michigan these days, because he retired it after graduation.
Now the Pentang is a Mustang 2, right? Where it looks like a Mustang on one half and a Pinto on the other.
And it had a Pinto engine in it. You couldn't move out of its way.
Wall-to-wall carpeting, it was red and beautiful. Shag carpeting.
Shag red carpet and louvers on the back windows.
That were rusted.
And when you slam the hatch, you didn't know if they were going to stay on or fall off. So I had to follow him around with that Pentang. And after graduation, we continued to have a lot of great times, definitely in the summer months. You know, whether it was East Coast or West Coast to Denver, several in Atlanta, and just great times over the last almost 3 decades. And so one of the funniest was the honeymoon bicycle tour of Colorado that Christina and I took off on in the summer of 2008. So he can share with you later more info how that kind of happened, but it was great. And we had salt and vinegar Pringles and some great views of some awesome mountains that were unexpected. So fast forward a few years, and I've had many conversations with Chris over the years, many of them on the phone, and I know the speed and tone of his conversations very well. And so in late 2015, I got a phone call from Chris. And so he was speaking late 15, yes, the end of December. He was speaking quite low and quite slow. And so I knew something was up.
I was drinking.
Chris says, quickly, he said, I met someone. Her name is Connie. And so he goes on to share a little bit about their date, the night before, and about her and her family and a bunch of other things. And I knew that minute he was done. You were done. I knew it. He was done.
I was born with it.
He was D-U-N-N done. D-U-N-N. So he was done, and we hung up the phone that night. And when I hung up the phone that night, I knew this day was coming. I could tell it, and I knew it. So a little while later, Christina and I made our way out to Denver for a weekend trip from Virginia, and sure enough, we got to finally meet Connie and her children, and so it just confirmed exactly what we were thinking, what I was thinking. So I'll have to say that Chris, you won the lottery when you found Connie. So tonight is the Powerball 5, and so
already won, son.
Thank you and good night.
We thought you had that your scrapbook from the big day because it has March 23rd. We bought the ticket yesterday because the big drawing is tonight, and our kids have never.
Wait for mommy's speech.
So,
Cheryl's gonna give a speech too.
so cheers! Congratulations to both you guys.
All right.